Hey, Goldie, how you doing? Good morning. No? Get him, Moose. Get him. Moose. Get him. Good morning, everyone. Happy morning to you. Maybe it's evening. I don't know. Hope you had a good day or you're having a good one. It is sunny. It's going to be about 40-some degrees today. February in South Dakota. Look at that. The Great Plains. Oh, National Monument. Not really. Well, we're working on the Jeep again today. I got through that last day, taking that assembly apart to get the CV axle out. I don't know if I had to do absolutely everything I did as far as disassembling all of that to get that axle out. That's how it ended up working out. But today we need to get back in there, and I would really like to have the Jeep for a trip that we're going to take later on this week. I'd like to be able to take that, and we got to get new tires on it yet. There, you can see me a little better. Got to get new tires on it yet. Moose. Sorry about that. And to get the tires on it, we got to take it to the shop because we don't have a tire machine. And they're pretty busy. So I think today's the day we got to get the CB axle on. Then I got to put 2 control arms on it too. The control arms are bad. I got to check the rest of the joints to make sure they're okay and they're not loose. And I hope that's the case. I'm just kind of enjoying walking outside right now. I am pretending that it's springtime. How's the weather for you guys? There's the old Honda 110. I put it right by the chicken coop for nostalgic reasons because the chickens used to enjoy watching me ride it around the yard. You know, they like that type of entertainment. All right, that's enough. We better get in the shop. Come on, buddy. My motivation's a little better today, actually, and this nice weather just really helps out. Cat and dog are going to lead us in. All right, we're down here. We've got our new CV shaft. So let's just move through this. I really want to replace the upper control arm here. It's bad, and I need to do it on the other side too. So I got to keep moving. Try not to hurt the seal. And we're going to try to get this to go in. Moser, shouldn't go under there, buddy. One thing to note, these don't come with a washer. I don't know why they don't come with a washer. It'd be nice if they did, so we're going to keep that. We'll move that on there. For the new application, come on. There we go, we're getting there. Let's see, to help me out with this, I'm actually going to put the knuckle back on. I got the joint all cleaned off, the ball joint. So we'll put this in carefully. It's a heavy bugger. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we're in. That helped out a lot. So we're just going to make sure by pulling on it that we're in, we're in. And now we're moving right along. This is free. Let's just make sure we turn without any issues. Looks good. We're getting there. So we got this on. This isn't all the way tight yet. I'm going to torque that down. I got to check the torque specs on that. 100, 110, something like that, I would think. Tie rod end is on. Put some anti-seize on that bolt. Put the nut on. I just tightened it up, didn't snug it down all the way or torque it yet. Bottom lower control arm, that nut is on. It's not torqued up yet. And we're going to take the upper control arm loose again now that we got the axle in. The reason I'm doing this is because we got to get this in. And I don't remember exactly how that's going to go. It has to go up and over this, under the control arm, up, and then come out over there. Good stuff. Figured I better bring you over to the bench here real quick. So I went ahead and took off the fork mount, whatever this is called. So you can see right here it's got an alignment tab, you could say. But if you look closely, you can see it's got a ridge going all the way around it. So this should butt up right up to that ridge. And when I put it back on, got it close, but I didn't get it all the way. So we're gonna do that right now. And quite honestly, I'm gonna put just a little bit of anti-seize on that. It's not gonna go anywhere. We'll tighten it down nice. Now, if we were going off-roading, something like that, I wouldn't put any anti-seize on there because I wanna make sure it holds when the suspension is extended. But in this case, we don't need to worry about that. I've really got to get this side of the shop cleaned up. It's a mess. Looks good. Got a couple settings on this Milwaukee. We got a decently charged battery. We're on setting 3, that's too much. Here's 1, here's 2. So I'm going to tighten it up to 1. Go the other way. Now I'm going to hit 2. That should do it. How about 100 foot-pounds? I don't even know if I can. I'm gonna have to move you guys a little bit. Yep, we're at 100, so that's good. It's not going anywhere. Well, we're continuing to make progress. So I got the boot. Not the boot, I got the axle on. I got the shock in. I need to come up top here so that way I can bolt in at least one of these bolts so this doesn't fall down and then tear this boot essentially. It could happen. To get this on, you can tell I'm winded. I had to push down on the knuckle, make the lower control arm go down. I still had the swing arm link off. I'm tired. I had to fight it. I know you guys probably know the battle. Anyways, it is over the CV shaft. It just squeaked by right here as I put it up into the bolt mounting holes up top. I'm going to show you where we're at. I went ahead and took a couple pictures here with my phone online. I looked at the service manual for the 2005 Liberty CRD. I think this goes for gassers too. Upper ball joint nut, 60 foot-pounds. Lower ball joint nut, 60 foot-pounds. Hub bearing half shaft nut, that's going to be the axle nut, 100 foot-pounds. Stabilizer link, the upper nut is 100 foot-pounds. That surprises me. Seems like a lot. I'd be talking about this right here, upper nut. Yeah, it's got to be what it's talking about. Lower nut, upper nut. Man, that's a lot. 100. Anyways, let's get to torquing these down. We're almost done. CV shaft. There we go. 60 pounds for the tie rod. There's 60 pounds. Stabilizer bar link, lower nut, 85 foot-pounds. Okay, we're at 85. I got this from not from Harbor Freight. Where'd I get this from? Menards. There we go. So we are torqued. You guys can't see. You've been on me the whole time? How about that? That's a little better. Here we go. Are you ready? There we go. There's 100. It worked. Lug nuts survived. We got that new CV axle in. We got everything torqued up to spec. We got the shock back in. Now we're going to replace this control arm. And for me to do that, I have to get under the Jeep, right under here, reach around, and I can get this bolt right here to come loose. It's got a little fastener on it to make sure it doesn't slip right over here. Hard to get to, but you can do it. And then on this side, I'm going to come in all the way from up here in front. I don't know if I'm going to be underneath going up or actually through the grill with a couple of these extensions. See those two? Those are the two originals that we had last year or 2 years ago. We had about 13 of them And then these are the last two. The other ones got attacked by raccoons, unfortunately. During last year's really hard winter, we lost a bunch of them. This year's winter looks like this. Thank you, Lord, for the beautiful day. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Come on, Mooser. It's always good to hear from you in the comments section. And we'll talk to you next time. There's Crystal. There's one of the big hens walking by the three-wheeler. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.